Hello, this is Ethan Gelman, and I am presenting on the Tor browser and ethical anonymity. The thesis is that anonymity can be used ethically, and that because of this, the Tor browser can be used ethically, and that it is a good thing to have around, and that we should keep it around. Before we begin discussing Tor, we need to discuss what the deep and the dark web are. The deep web is a collection of websites that are not indexed by standard search engines and actually accounts for 96 to 99% of the internet. We don't know exactly how much because the internet is a pretty big place. Deep websites, although you cannot get them through the normal search bar, you can access them on a normal web browser if you know the URL. The dark web is a subsection of the deep web where the websites are intentionally hidden from the search engines using masked IPs. Unlike the deep web, where you can access it through search engines if you know the IP, dark websites require special search engines to access. The Tor browser is the main browser used for the dark web. It was originally developed by the US military, specifically the US Navy. It gives users near complete anonymity using multi-layered and randomized encryption, as well as a network of intermediary nodes that passes the traffic through several intermediary computers, making it harder to track because you would have to track it back through each of those. The main arguments against Tor is that it facilitates illegal activities. The most notable of those was the Silk Road, which was originally started as an online drug trafficking operation and actually expanded to include a lot of much nastier things like human trafficking and assassination. It was eventually raided by the FBI, however, the anonymity provided by Tor made it so that they were unable to track down a lot of the people that were involved and actually made it hard to find in the beginning. The arguments in favor of Tor is that anonymity is not inherently legal or unethical, and that in fact it can be used ethically. It can be used by people such as whistleblowers to expose the illegal or unethical activities of other people or groups, and can be used by people to express unpopular political opinions, especially in situations where this might get retribution, even violent retribution. In the Ukraine a while back, there were paramilitary groups that would attack people who fell on one side or another of the vote in favor of Crimea leaving. And in order to get around this, people would communicate in such a way that allowed for anonymity so that they wouldn't be harassed or even attacked by these groups. And as well, abuse is not really an argument against something. It's not a good argument, at least. There are many things that can be abused, but this doesn't mean that we should ban all of them. It's a pretty weak argument. The conclusion is that Tor is not inherently unethical, and that in fact it can be used for a number of ethical reasons, and that because of this it should not be made illegal, that it is a good thing to have around. Now on to the discussion questions. If you knew about something illegal or unethical, would you reveal it if doing so came with a high risk of retribution? What do you think could be done to curb abuses of the dark web without compromising the anonymity it offers? Did you learn anything new about the deep and dark web? If so, what? And these are the references.